Hello, Star Wars unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darth Tuba, with a few items found in the wild and a few items that have come in the mail, or at least one item that has come in the mail. So let's do the wild items first. We have two vintage collection figures. We have this one, which is Andor from the Adani mission. Now, people familiar with the channel may know that I've already gotten this one. There's a funny story to this figure, and I'll explain it. I ordered this figure on Walmart.com, okay? And it was delayed. In fact, on the when you look on your orders page, it still lists that it's delayed. It's been stuck in a receiving place very close to my house. But I forgot that it actually arrived. They haven't recorded that it arrived on their end. So I received the figure, and they haven't recorded that I've received the figure. So they keep marking that it is still in transit, and it's been in transit for months, like literally half the year. So now I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Fast forward 5 or 6 months, I forgot that I got the figure. Okay, so I'm out looking around, and I'm like, hey, I've been getting this message that this figure is in transit and is kind of lost in shipping. I should pick it up. So I did. Then I went down and looked at my collection and realized there it is. Andor 267, VC 267. So, but this one, I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to open a vintage collection figure. That's right. I'm going to actually unbox what I said I wouldn't unbox. Some of the vintage collection figures that I have doubles of, I have put out for the Star Wars yard sale, which by the time I release this episode, that would have probably happened. Because at the point of this, we are at a week's away of it, and I will let you know that the weather is not looking great for my sale. In fact, it's looking like rain in the forecast all week after like tomorrow. So that's not good. But I am going to make some plans to continue the sale because I've advertised it. The signs are going up, and I might run it as a tent sale or maybe even actually call it a garage sale and pack everything into my garage and let people kind of stop and take a look there. So we will see. But anyway, Cassian Andor, let's open this up, the Adani mission. I kind of like this because it's kind of to me, it's almost a double figure. In addition to it being the Adani figure, you could also kind of get away if the armor is removable, which I think it might be. No, maybe not. If the armor was removable, you could also double it as Rogue One Andor when he's. I don't know if we ever got a Rogue One. I gotta look up there and see if we ever got a Rogue One Andor figure. Okay, so it's got its holster. Yay! Put the blaster in the holster. And oh, yeah, there we go. And then yay for the holster. The hat. Oh, actually, the hat's pretty good too. It fits pretty well, you know. You take it off, but then it and it even has a little hat head. I don't know if you can see that in the light, but put the little hat on, and then he's good. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I've been rewatching Andor, and it is a great series. It's definitely, like I said, it's definitely more adult. All right, so that's okay though. But I still like it. It's a different kind of Star Wars. I don't know if I would like it as much if that was the only Star Wars we got. I hope Lucasfilm continues to, let Star Wars be something that's different for a lot of different people. So we will see what happens. Okay. Next up. This one is one that we did not have. This is VC 268. This is Hunter from the Bad Batch. And this one will stay in its card because I'm trying to have, as people new to the channel, trying to have a full VC collection. And so far, I have been pretty good. I'm only missing like a handful. Most of them are not too expensive on eBay. But honestly, I'm waiting until these days it's hard to tell if the vintage collection is just lost in shipping or if things like just take a little time and then you see them, they kind of fill up the shelves. I'm starting to see more Star Wars figures on shelves, more vintage collection looking Star Wars figures on shelves. So I'm thinking that they're maybe trying to finally get something working better that way. So because of that, I'm continuing to just kind of keep an eye on the figures I'm not able to get. This is one that I tried to pre-order. It was sold out already very, very quickly. It's a very popular character. I do not want to unbox it. I love the look of the figure. I love these characters. One more season next year, so I'm looking forward to that. And it's a great figure, and it's a great look to it, and add it to the vintage line. So there we go with that. All right, for the last one we have a Entertainment Earth, which is my go-to place, mainly because they typically have everything that you want, and they typically, if you do more than $75, you get free shipping. Sometimes it's even less. This looks like we got, oh, I think we have, just making sure. Okay, that's it. It's the one item. All right, hang on a minute. Put that here. Oh, there it is. Paz VIzla. This is the Mandalorian Paz VIzla Vintage Collection figure. It is a deluxe figure. And this is one of those boxed figures like they did with the non-plasticky thing. And I am liking it, not loving it. I mean the packaging. I'm okay. I'm pretty sure, I have to look. I'm going to hold on to this in the package for right now. But I'm pretty sure that if they do not release this any further on a regular carded, I mean, I guess part of it is just the to release Paz VIzla on a card, it would be like a very big card because it's a big figure. It's got a lot of, you can see here, it's got its backpack. It's got its 3 different types of jets, firing things. It's got, I guess, a stick, and I guess some kind of a bomb or type of thing. I know I would wish they could just make this on a vintage card, but I know that to do that, they would have to make a special bubble that was like the size of the card. So I don't know if that's going to happen. If that doesn't happen, I might leave this alone. If it does happen, I will consider unboxing this. But right now, I think I want to just keep this here. I wish it was a window that I could look at. But we've had figures like that before, and I've kept them in the box there. I'm looking right here at the Imperial Stormtrooper with the tripod. A few other ones. I know that there's a Luke and Grogu coming. So we'll keep this one as is. All right. So that'll do it for this episode. Okay. We got 2 vintage collection, 1 regular figure, 1 deluxe, and a 3rd vintage collection figure that I actually unboxed. So that'll do it for this episode. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter. Until next time, may the Force and the toys be with you.